everybody. I just want to let you know that I just got totally disconnected on a stream, an update, a YouTube update. They decided to do an install right in the middle of my stream. They did an install and they screwed it all up. They cut me off completely. They cut my channel off while they did an install. Wasn't that nice of them to do an update in the middle of my stream and cut me off? Very, very, very nice of them to do that. But whatever. I'm back now after they cut me off. Yep, they apparently did not like something I said. I don't know. No, it had nothing to do with that. They just did an update. All of a sudden, really weird. I got a phone call, and I denied the phone call. And as soon as I did that, the update started from YouTube. My phone rang. It just rang once. I hit decline, and then bam, the install started from YouTube on my channel right then. So welcome back, all of you. I had to post a quick picture. I don't know how that looks, but at least you could see it was the same stream picture that I used before. I just did a quick snapshot with my phone. But at any rate, thank you for coming on back here. There's really not much more to talk about, but I can't leave like that. I have to say farewell to everybody. I owe you the respect to do that. So sorry that they just decided to do an update just then, but got no control over that. Then I can tell how many of you have the notification bell on, because it certainly notified you when I was back up with the new stream. And if they ever do that to me, I'm always only down 5 minutes or so. I usually get it all back up pretty quick. But at any rate, I am going to pretty much say farewell to you all now. I am looking here at BITF in the after hours. And just so you know, folks, this thing is hot. Or it sure was. It started to cool off a little bit now, but it was up and was looking good. And now I want to look at this other one. Oh, I know what it was. GDC. And thank you for coming on back over here for me. I'm sorry that I got disconnected there, but YouTube decided to do a system update, a software update all at once. And right in the middle of my stream, they just decided to update the software. How nice of them. But at any rate, folks, an incredible surge in institutional volume coming in. Matt says, yeah, I will post the 500,000 buy when you're done. Can't do it here. Oh, I believe it, folks. There's been a lot of very, very large orders coming in after hours, in the after hours. Yesterday, millions. And you can see they've added right now to the institutional ownership. They're starting to show up, even though they're coming in the after hours. Last night, there was, in the after hours, in the secondary market, there was a 1.69 million share buy, and then there was a 12 million share power hour, more selling during the power hour, 12 million shares. But folks, I want you to know that our resistance that we should be seeing is at 1333 and 1312, and today it bounced off resistance very nicely and went right back up. Congratulations, everyone. That was fantastic. Went right back up, and the resistance low now is 1333, 1312. And today it hit 1301, and it just bounced right off of that like nobody's business. And so congratulations. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at several stocks to buy. IBG is one of them. We're going to be looking at to buy tomorrow. IBG, and it is now up to 141 in after hours. So it actually went to 141 now, and it's up 69%. So IBG, we're going to watch that in the morning to get knocked down. This IBG stock, we're going to be looking for this thing to get manipulated down tomorrow. Look at it today. You can see what it's doing. And AREN. AREN is the next one. AREN. And that is this stock right here. It is up 205% in the after hours, now up 201%. And this is another one we're going to be looking at tomorrow. AREN. Okay? So these are the two, that we're going to be looking to get into tomorrow, as well as in and out again on this stock we made so much money on today, because they're trading this thing like crazy up and down. We're going to do it to QUBT. So congratulations, everyone. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to get ready to get on out of here now. We back. Yep. But folks, I just want to thank you very much for being here on this channel with me. I had to come back and say goodbye to you. I couldn't let them just cut us off like that right there. But those are the ways that the world sometimes. And so you can see here, folks. Let me go back over to my channel. Hold on a second here. YouTube, your channel. Just give me a second. Have a wonderful day, man. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that very, very much. And I want to take one more quick look here at this. Let me move this screen over here. Yeah, it really bummed me out to see my YouTube drop the channel right there, the stream, because I was going to have a very nice revenue on that stream. And there it is again now. I see two of them, Sofi ablaze. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that looks all right. And both of the streams are showing that they're both playing right now. Both of these streams are showing that they are both live and playing right now, although I know that they are not. But it says 9 people are watching the old stream and 32 are watching this one. So you 9 people, come over to the real stream. Let me convert you. I've started a new stream. Okay? And Gabe, what are you talking about? Wow, useless. Any moron can repeat the day. All you do is react. You're not help. Gabe. What the heck? I'm glad. This is probably why they cut the channel off, because he was being so mouthy. I started a new stream. And I put alert. I started a new stream. All right, I started a new stream. And there's your alert for everybody. Delete. I started a new stream. And this one needs to be ended, and I don't know why it won't just end. It doesn't give me an option to end it, but I know it's not there. Alert, I started a new stream. I just put that in. And now we're going to go to the new stream here, YouTube. And someone told me before it didn't matter. If you went to the old stream and clicked on it, it would automatically link to the new stream. I don't know whether that's true or not. But now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to click on my channel here. Hold on. Yep. And my channel. Here we go. Whoop. And we're going to go to the new stream now. And we're going to click right here. 26 are watching. We're going to click on that. We're going to share this stream, the new one that everybody's watching. And we're going to copy it. And then we're going to go back to the old stream right here, and we're going to paste it in. Here's a link to the new stream. All right. There we go. Here is a link to the new stream, and I'll put that in right there. For anybody that's still sitting here, paste, and there it is. And send it. All right, and now I can get rid of that page right there completely. Goodbye. And now we're on the real stream, and we'll try and refresh this here. And I want to thank you all for being here with me. I really do appreciate it today. I've been very, very happy to have you here with me. Bakri Owisha says, God bless you and your family. It will just have to click on skip to live. Okay. Okay. Well, I just put it up there for everybody to see the new channel. And Sofi ablaze. It is indeed ablaze. They made it red today. That's probably why they had the chart red all day, even when it was green, because it was ablaze. I should have figured that out. And now it looks like I'm on the old stream. Here's a link to the new. Compare the institutions broke the proverbial ceiling. Shorts made that chart. Yep, shorts made that chart. Yeah. Well, that's Yahoo. They're shorting the stock. They've got a price target on it of $9.93, folks. They're almost David Chiaverini-like. They got a 1-year target price of $9.93, Yahoo. So they're definitely shorting this thing. There's no question about it. And that's why they made the chart red all day, even though Sofi was green most of the day. But see, they don't want anybody to know that. And take a look at the whole market today in case you weren't aware of it. A sea of red, okay? A massive sea of red in the market today. So don't worry about SoFi being down freaking less than 1% with a sea of red in the entire market today. That is nothing to worry about. What you need to worry about is the shorts should be the worriers here. You should be worrying big time looking at this kind of volume coming in right now. Look at the volume surging day by day by day by day as the price just goes off the screen. Holy smokes, everyone. Look at that doggone chart. I told you. And look at the 45 and the 50-day moving averages right now down here. Do these look like they're dropping any to you? Does this look like it's headed downwards? Does this 10-day moving average look like it's dropping at all? Does any of this look like it's dropping? No. Every single one of them is rising, rising, rising. Every one of them. All right, folks? Every single one of them is rising like crazy. There's no way to deny this. And look at the change of the pitch on the 45 and 50 on the 1-year chart today. Wow. Holy smokes, everyone. Jeepers creepers. Oh. Yep, they hope that we aren't looking closely and seeing the game. That's right. Painting SoFi red when it's green. Yep, that is right. This is exactly right. Well, folks, you look at now, you see why they're doing such drastic things. Look at the 45 versus the 50-day moving average there. Holy smokes, every day. That 45-day moving average is leaping off of the 50-day. And this is a short-eating porpoise if I ever saw one, people. This is a phenomenal chart, even with the 3 red candlesticks trying to drive it down. Look at every indicator. Look at the 200-day moving average. Just change its pitch and start rising. Look at them all change their pitch there and start rising. Look at the 10-day change its pitch there and start rising. Folks, this thing is off to freaking 1454. It's going to go to 16 and 18 and 20. It's going up there, folks. This is unstoppable, this chart pattern. I'm telling you, this thing is on fire. Stupid YouTube here. Still showing both of my streams as live. Dumbasses, they're the ones that cut me off. They should know it's not live. And then I come over here. Oh my God, manage videos, folks. I got to manage videos to get rid of that other stream. It's just ridiculous. Hang on. Live. More actions. Delete forever. I understand. Delete. Yep. And I just deleted that screen, and now I'm going to try and get mine to load up. And this will be cool because this is the news stream right now. SoFi blazing hot, but why? And now I can change this picture out to the blazing picture that I have on my computer instead of the one I took with my phone. So we're going to go up here to desktop, blazing, BLA, desktop, ablaze. There it is. And now I can put that real picture in. And plus I can come down here now and I can change all these parameters. SoFi, no, this does not have any altered things. No, I don't want to allow chapters. No, I don't want to allow automatic placements. English and today's date. Yes, I'll put that in. Today is the 14th. And that's it. Now I hit save and I got it all the way I want it. Bam. Save it. So now on this stream, I should maybe even pick up a few more viewers. Going over here now to my channel. And let's go see if there is no longer 2 streams streaming on my channel. That would be nice to see that. There we go. And we go over here. Sofi ablaze. That's right. I click on it now. 34 are watching with me. Let's see if they're all here and we got it right. And it is actually loading right now. Looks like the page is actually loading. Yes. Hope they all come in overnight to 14. Yes. All right. It's working. Yay. Everything is working. Whoopee, 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 whoop. All right. LUMN. Ah, yes. Foxo. Foxo down freaking 37% today. I should have stayed away from that one. Oh, well. AREN up 173 now is the price on AREN. Earlier it was 180, so they've already started working it down. All right, so we're going to get this one tomorrow. AREN, everybody. We're going to be looking at this to buy tomorrow morning at 9:35, okay? They're going to run it down. I promise you they're going to run it down. They're going to run it down. Okay, Gunny Brar, right. Now listen, there's 2 stocks we're going to be watching tomorrow. This is one of them, IBG, okay? It was up in the after hours to 141, and now it's at 132. It's up 22% in after hours, 39% today, and we're going to have our eyes on this one tomorrow morning, IBG. So we've got AREN and IBG, and I want to take one more look at MVST today to see what it did. I forgot to look at it this morning. Microvast Holdings, I was going to buy it this morning if they yanked it down, and they did pull it down, and they've got it down 6% today. Good. They did run it down. Let me look at the chart. Oh, they ran it down all day long, and they took it all the way down to 64 cents. Man, I knew they were going to run this down today. 64 cents is where they took it down to, and now it's at 74 in after hours. I'll be looking at this one again tomorrow as well, okay, because it may come on down. They might try to wash out a little more out of that. So we got 3 stocks we're going to be watching tomorrow, and they're all going to be ones we're going to have our eye on. IBG, AREN, and QUBT we'll watch again. MVST, folks, so we're going to have our eye on all of these. The GDC is running in after hours. Congratulations, all of you who bought that. And BITF at 211 and holding in after hours. Bitcoin now at 87,785 in after hours. SoFi with massive institutional buys. Let's go see who came in today. Wolverine Trading increasing their position by 9.24%. Who else? Wolverine Trading, another one comes in. 1,198 shares. They increased by 25%. Here goes Soros Fund Management. Takes out 100% of their shares today. See ya, Soros. I don't want you involved in our stock at all. Stay out of it. Here we go. Susquehanna raises 4.45% of their account. And that might have been a shorter 5 million shares. Susquehanna puts at 21.44%. Oh my goodness, Susquehanna with a put of 11 million, and then they've got a call of 10.2. So this is the one that came in today that added to the long and short. And most of their position is long. They've got total of about 16 million that they went long on and 11 million that they got short on. What do you know? Susquehanna. Man, that's a big player right there. They're expecting big volatility. See, everyday swings, they're going to take advantage of them. Very smart of them to do that because these swings are going to get huge here, folks. So that's why they have big puts and big calls, because they're going to play these swings, folks. They're going to play them smart. Very smart of them to do that. Oh, my goodness. So here we got State Street Corporation increasing their portfolio of 18 million shares. They increased it by 175. That's a big player, folks. State Street, they're a big fish. This is a whale, folks. State Street Corp, Bank of America. They downgrade us last year in December and January, and then they increased by 219%. Look at that. Bank of America just increased on 11/14. They increased their portfolio by 219%. I wonder what Bank of America knows. Sculptor Capital on the 14th increases their portfolio by 2,345%. Holy crap. Two Sigma, 2,000,009, increasing. Evercore Wealth. Man, folks, everybody here coming in and adding like crazy. Benjamin Edwards Incorporated increased its portfolio by 10,512%. Smoking, baby. Walleye Capital, a call, increasing by 42%. This is all of them coming in, folks. Big money coming in. Big money coming in. Quantino Capital Management on the 14th increases 590% to their portfolio. Belazny Assets increases 120% to their portfolio. Belazny Assets here, a 2.7 million shareholder, increases 7,433% of shares. See that? 7,433% share value increase. Folks, these people aren't messing around, okay? They're not messing around. They've done their analysis, and they do not believe David Chiaverini, obviously. Royal Bank of Canada, who owns 4 million, adds 14% to their portfolio. All on the 14th, folks. Look at all these buys on the 14th. Holy smokes. Look at that, folks. I'm not going to count the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at Citadel. Oh my gosh. 9. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on the 14th at Crescent. 22, 23, 24. State of Wisconsin Investment Board. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, there's a put. Those two are put, so there's 33 now. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, all on the 14th. 39, 40, 41. There's a put. That doesn't count. There's 42. 43, 44, 45 on the 14th, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 on the 14th at Cape, 51, 52, that's a call, 53, 54, 55 on the 14th, folks, that's a call, 56, holy smokes, 57, 58, that's a put, 59, 60 calls are long, 61 is where we are. I made a call. I should have added 61, 62. Nope, that's a put. 62, Nomura, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Oh, two of those were puts, so we're at 65, 67, 68, 69, 70 on the 14th, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 on the 14th, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81 on the 14th. Holy smokes, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87 on the 14th. Oh my gosh. 88, 89 on the 14th, 90 on the 14th, buying 90 institutions, folks, adding to their positions in SoFi on the 14th. Today, folks, 90 institutions. You want to see something interesting? I'm going to change the file date here. Look how many institutions were buying SoFi on the 14th. None. They were selling May the 14th. May the 15th, selling May the 15th. May the 16th. Look at all these selling, 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 selling. May the 15th, selling, selling, selling. May the 16th, one transaction on May the 16th. Then no transactions on SoFi from the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Then look at this, one transaction on the 20th. Look at the 22nd, one transaction on SoFi. On May the 23rd, two transactions on the 23rd. None until the 28th, so a 5-day gap. And then one on the 28th. And then two on the 29th, or three. And then just a couple on the 30th. See how low these institutional ownerships were on May the 30th? And then none from May the 30th until June the 21st. Not one institution coming in from May the 30th till June the 21st. What a difference 4 months, 5 months makes, huh? Look at this. None from the 21st buying SoFi till the 25th. One on the 26th that sold. One on the 28th. And no buyers from 628 institutions till 710. 12, 13 days of no institutional buying. Oh my gosh. And then one institution there selling on the 12th, and two on the 15th, and one on the 17th, two on the 18th, none until the 22nd. All right. So I'm showing you this because now this baby is ablaze. You see the difference, and you see now how many institutions are adding to their portfolio just today, folks. And I'm glad I could show you that so you could learn something. All right? It's important to know these things. I am so confused if all these coming in, then why SoFi's down? Because the whole market was down today. Go take a look at the entire freaking market today. Everything's red, 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 everything. When everything's red, you can't expect SoFi to be green every time. And folks, it only is down 0.5%. How can you call that down? Folks, the price was $6 2 months ago. How in the world is $13.43 down? You people are hilarious. You crack me up. It's just pitiful what you guys come out when it comes out of your mouth. Why is SoFi down? Fuck, the thing is up friggin' 100% in the 2 months. What do you mean down? Why is it down? Oh, man. Listen, folks, there's a Chinese saying, and it says, it's better off to keep your mouth shut and make people all think you're stupid than to remove all doubt by opening your mouth. Oh, my gosh. Can you guys explain to this person why SoFi is down from $6 to $13.43 in the last 2 months? Can anyone explain that to that person for me? Because I can't explain it. I can't do it. I'm capable of a lot of things, and I'm very intelligent, but that's one thing I can't explain. How SoFi could be so far down from 641 to 13.43. It's inexplicable, and it's just ridiculous. And I'm sorry that it's happened. I'm sorry it's dropped so far. I'm sorry. Jim Renteria, hey, have a great evening. Thanks again, Kat. You're welcome. Gunny Breyer, why is SoFi down if institutions are buying? Well, listen, another thing, when SoFi institutions want in, they don't like to buy a premium price. They want to buy it on the cheap. That's what they're famous for. So they call their buddies and say, hey, listen, you're holding several million shares of SoFi, right? And they say, yeah. And they say, hey, listen, we want to get in on it too. Okay, get in on it. Well, we want you to sell. So start selling all your shares of SoFi, or some of them, and let's run the price down so we can get in on the cheap too. We'd appreciate it. So their friends start selling, and they sell and sell and sell, and then they get to buy at the lows. And that's why you saw 90 institutions come in today, because they drove it down so they could get in. All right. Juan Lazuriaga, I'm very good, thank you. Any thoughts on Duo? Yeah, I'm staying away from that stock. I own it, a little bit left, but I'm not going to keep any more. I'm staying away from it. I made my money on it. I'm walking away. Wipe my feet. Don't want nothing to do with it anymore. unless it starts to really get beat down to nothing, and then I might come in on it again. But no, duos played out for me. I made a lot of money on that, and I'm going to just sit back now and wait, see what it does. But you guys, remember, just because institutions want in on a stock doesn't mean that's going to help the price go up. If those institutions want in, they don't like to buy premium price. So this is why we're, again, partly the reason we're down today is because we saw 90 institutions that wanted more shares, but wanted to get them as cheap as they could. It's as simple as that. So they make little connections with their little friends, and they call them up and say, look, I know you got 60 million shares of Sofi. Please sell 5 or 10 million of them this morning and run it down for us so we can get in. And they did that. And all those people got in at $3.29. Congratulations. Now it's at $3.40. Some of them even got in at $13.01 because somebody decided to dump a bunch of shares all the way down at $13.01 so that other one could get in, so their pal could get in at $13.01. So that's what they did. And that's why it's now $13.40, because it was manipulated to $13.01 so that some institution could get in. And that's how it works. And now that all those institutions piled in today, it will be just, what a mystery that it'll now go up to $15 in the next the next 2-3 days. $15 now that they all got their entries today cheap. You'll see how quickly it will rise now from all those people getting in today. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yep, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. And so right now, folks, it seems like every time I come over here to institutions and take a look at it, it's changing. So let's go over here now to see how many there are now. And they're just buying millions and millions and millions of shares. Now we're at 861. We now have risen to 861 from 859 just a moment ago. So we're going to change this again on 11/14. And I love it. I'm changing it again to 861. And now institutional ownership has jumped up to what? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This thing is just going up and up and up. 803 long. Oh, those two that just came in are longs. We've got 30 short. So one of the shorters left today. And we've got 28 long and short. So we added one long and short today. And the volume level now has reached, we jumped up another 3 million. To 570,430, 570,430, 570,430, 675. Golly, how much more is that, folks? We got institutions buying in here in the after hours like mad right now, folks. They're coming in like crazy, like oh man, they're just like jumping all over Sofi. They just can't get enough of it. So let's go see how much that increase is now. We just increased, and I'm keeping track of this as we go along this evening, folks. It's fantastic. We just went to 570,430, 675 minus 567, 735, 781 equals another 2,694,894 just bought. Another 2,694,894 just bought. And that puts institutional ownership up to what amount now? Let's refresh this screen. And that puts institutional owner up to 52.55%. 52.55%. We just jumped from 52.32 to 52.55. All right. So, folks, look at this. In one day, folks, from 11/13, 49% institutional ownership to today, 52.55% institutional ownership. Look at that, folks. From 11/13 49.99, and now we're at 52.55% institutional ownership, and they're just pouring in all afternoon. We saw a buy this morning of 45 million, then another buy today of 11,510, then another buy today 13,708, 2,694 increase now, and we are just scaling up with more and more. We've gone from 497,000 shares held by institutions to 570,000 shares held today. And that chart is going to change, folks. That chart's going to change. Yes. It's absolutely phenomenal. Come on in, institutions. Buy more millions. Come on, institutions, buy more millions of SoFi stock at 1337 in the after hours. You just keep buying as many millions as you can. Yep, I'm watching you. I got my eye on you accumulating here at these low prices. I got my eye on you. And you know why? There's a reason why they're accumulating here, because they know it's going to 1454. They're the ones that are going to take it to 1454. That's why they're accumulating here now, 1337. All right, folks. So there's a reason. You're awesome. Keep it up. Thank you, Juan Lazuriaga. I appreciate it. Options Friday. What will it close at? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to close at on Friday, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it around 1450, to be honest with you, or maybe even close to 15. I'm serious, folks. This thing is being accumulated now for a reason. They know this thing's going higher. There's a reason all these institutions are piling in right now. And this chart is not big enough. They're going to have to change it tomorrow. We just blew beyond this number. So, folks, this chart on the 13th, you can see SoFi on 11/13, SoFi only had 497 million shares that were held by institutions. That was just yesterday, 497. Folks, we're at 570. This chart is going to have to be revamped tomorrow. We've gone off the chart, and I told you we would. See there? It's 500. That's 500 million shares, because these are times 1,000. See? These numbers that you're seeing here are times 1,000. They're only showing SoFi 500 million. That's going to change tomorrow. What are they going to do with this chart tomorrow? We're over that. I told you we were going to go over that. We're at 570 million shares right now. We've jumped over 500 million in just today. They're going to have to change the chart, people. Tomorrow it will change. Or whenever they update it, because this is passé now, folks. We're up here. The line is up here, folks, where the thumb signal is on this. The line is right up here now, folks. We are over this chart number. We're off the chart, and I told you we would be. We're up here, folks. This is where the next candlestick should be risen to right now, right up here. So there's another chart that's not being honest with us about SoFi and where the institutional ownership is. Just one more chart to deceive everybody. I hope they update it tomorrow. I can't wait to see what the volume level number is. Now that I know today we're at 570 million. Folks, take a very good look at this. Look at this, folks. We were at 470 million shares on September the 24th. 470 million. And now, since September 24th, October, November, we're a month and a half, and we've gone from 479 million to 570, 100 million more in just a month and a half. Does this give you a clue about that golden triple upside crossover, that golden cross? See all the institutions coming in now because the price is steadfastly going to stay over $10 and they have nothing to worry about anymore. It's not dropping below 10 ever again. And remember all those pictures we took, folks, at $9.99? Do you remember Noto at Mad Money, CNBC, 6 p.m. Eastern Time? Whoa, I sure feel relaxed when I listen to you. Well, you should. You should. Look at this chart right now, folks. Look at SoFi's chart. Look at the 45-day moving average just change and start leaping upward. Look at the 10-day moving average just change and start leaping upward. Look at the 50-day moving average just change and start leaping upward. Folks, this thing is headed off. There's no way they're going to stop this here. It is, in my opinion, I've seen this kind of chart before. They don't deny this. All they can do is pull it down close to the 10-day once in a while, and boom, off it goes off the 10-day. That's all they're going to be able to do here. Every once in a while, they'll take it down to close to the 10-day, just like they did here. When it ran up here, they took it to the 10-day, boom, off it went. Took it to the 10-day, boom, off it went. Take it to the 10-day, boom, off it goes. Bring it to the 10-day, boom, off it goes. It's just going to keep doing that over and over. Folks, it's going to come up here, and the 10-day is going to be here, and they're going to pull it down to right there. Then it's going to go over, and then the 10-day is going to be at this line, and they'll pull it to it. Then it's going to go over. Then the 10-day will rise to this line, and they'll pull it to that, and then it's going to go up here. Then the 10-day will come up to this line, and then they'll pull it down to that. And then the 10-day purple line will come to here, and then they'll pull it down to that. And then the 10-day pulling. I'm telling you, folks, this is what's going to happen. All of these lines are going to keep rising because this is a triple upside crossover. This is SoFi with earnings that are going to freak people out next time when they see all the money that's coming in from student loans and all these new home loans they're filling out with the interest rates. Folks, I'm telling you, folks, they have got a lot of mortgages over the last 3 months that came in, 45% increase in mortgages, new mortgages. And then they just have so many cards in there right now that are just such awesome. Hey, Kat, what's up? SoFi to the moon. That's right. The one fireman. Hello. 10G's Corner, Noto at Mad Money, CNBC, 6 p.m. Eastern. 10G's Corner, is that tonight? Tell me, 10G's Corner, you're saying that Noto's going to be on Mad Money at 6 p.m. tonight? You guys, I can't. Oh my gosh, who knows what he might pull out tonight, folks. Oh my gosh, folks, we're freaking 4 minutes away. You guys, please turn on your TV and watch this interview. I'll get to watch it, I'm sure, on YouTube later on. But wow, oh my gosh, what is he going to pull out of his sleeve? What do you think about SOL? I'm not really into solar powered stuff. I don't support it because I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. No, I do like that everybody are trying to find optional ways to provide energy to the world, but no electric car charger is going to be able to provide electric car energy during the wintertime to cars and from solar energy from SOL. And they are a solar company, as I believe. They make solar panels. And I've had people ask me about it before. I never did buy it. I just don't like them. I'm just not into the solar panels, and I don't want to support them. I think they're ugly. And if they're going to put them anywhere, put them all over the roofs of a Walmart, like my wife said yesterday, or put them on the roofs of Costco's and big, huge factories all over the place. Don't put them in grassy pasture land and woodsy areas along the side of the highway for eyesores. Stick them somewhere where no one can see them. Put them on the tops of buildings, for gosh sakes. I don't care if it costs more money. They'll be more efficient up there in the first place. They'll be more efficient up there in the tops of the houses and buildings. Who is Noto? Noto is the CEO of this company. He once was the CFO for the NFL, and he was also the CFO for Twitter. and now he's running this show, and he's made this company what it is today. He's a military graduate, top of his class graduate, and he is a military man. Man, he strategizes and he works his plan. He's got a strategy, folks. This guy, he's got a strategy, he's got a plan, and he's working it. He's doing it perfectly, folks. Exactly what we could expect. Solana crypto. Okay, I thought that was I'm a crypto owner for a company called BITF right now. That's the only stock that I'm invested in crypto, because they're going to be going up to about $10 a share. They're around 240 right now, but they've got a lot of miners that they just added, and they're going to duplicate the production of CLSK. And CLSK, the last time I looked, was around $12 a share. So BITF is the stock to be buying Bitcoin right now, because it's going to duplicate the production of CLSK. They just ordered all of them in. They got all the miners in. They're just starting to set them all up. They're just connecting everything. And soon they'll be producing at the same rate of Bitcoin production as a company that's rated right now, trading at over $12 a share. BITF, and it's 240 right now or so, or 230 or whatever. But that stock, in my opinion, is the only Bitcoin stock I want. My wife does own Bitcoin. Oh my God, that's awesome. Stock will fly tomorrow. Yep. Yep. BITF. Anyway, oh, I know what I wanted to look at today. I'm sorry I didn't look at this. TENX. TENX. Oh, yes. Folks, you all know I told you to buy this stock at $2.88, $2.77. Look at where she is now, folks. TENX. Folks, one of these days you're going to wake up and this price is going to be $44.94 because they got the FDA approval. And then it's going to be $55.94. And then it's going to be $66. And then it's going to be $77, then $88, then $99, then $108. That's how much this stock is going to be when they get approved, this levosimendan. It's on the final stages right now. They've been testing it, and there's been no bad results so far. They haven't shut things down. It's an oral form of the drug that they got a patent on, that they acquired from a company in Europe that's been using the drug intravenously for 25 years. It's already proven itself, the efficacy of it in intravenous form, but they're making a capsule form now. And this is a treatment for hypertension of the heart. And there is no other cure. And the FDA wants to approve this drug. So they've actually taken a guy from the FDA, moved over onto the team to work with 10X to make sure they don't make any mistakes as they go through this process. They make everybody take a capsule, and then they make them take a 6-minute walk. And then they monitor, and they keep taking a capsule every day, and then they walk 6 minutes. And these people get better and better and better, and making more distance and keeping their heart rate down. And the better that this drug does, if it just keeps hanging in there, folks, I'm guessing 6 months more, and this thing is going to be $40, $50, $60, $70 a share. All right, it's going to get the approval from the FDA. It's in the third and final stage right now. And I'm telling you, folks, if you put in $100 into this and buy yourself 40 shares, you'll be glad you did one day, okay? All right? Because one day, look into it. The drug is called levosimendan, and they're in their final stages of approval for this drug. It's in the third phase right now, and these are big hospitals involved in it. You're talking Harvard University. You're talking Mayo Clinic. There are some very, very large hospitals that are in on this study because they want this drug for their people. And so they're helping advance this. And folks, I'm telling you, TENX, you've doubled your money on it already, but wait till you see where this goes. One morning you're going to wake up and they've got the FDA approval, and it'll blow your mind how much money you've made. Even when they got the patent from that other company in Europe, they went up to $23 a share on the news of them acquiring the patent. And the patent allows them to license this drug out to other companies that can use levosimendan in their compounds, their compound drugs. They can use levosimendan now because they can license it out, folks. They're licensing out levosimendan to other companies to put in their drugs. Folks, this is fabulous, this company right here, and I'm glad to see them at 4% up again today. Congratulations, everybody, if you were listening to me and bought that stock. So right now, I'm waiting to see what happens in the after hours. Apparently, as we speak, there's an interview starting right now with Anthony Noto on CNBC, and it's smart money. He's getting an interview, fireside chat. That means that our buddy Jim Cramer is going to be showing his ability to prove SoFi is not worth what it is. And we're going to watch, hopefully, Anthony Noto take control of the situation and not let it be the conversation run by Jim Cramer. In the last fireside chat, Jim Cramer had asked Anthony Noto a question about a certain asset and aspect of the company, and Anthony Noto started to explain himself. And as he was explaining himself, Jim Cramer tried to overspeak him and cut him off. And I tell you what, Anthony Noto said very sharply, excuse me, I'm speaking here and I'm going to finish what I was saying before we move forward. And I was blown away that he did that, but he did not let Jim Cramer bulldoze him, folks, that night on that last interview. And he's not going to let him do it tonight either. The thing I like about Anthony Noto is he's getting and building more and more confidence in this company. And sure, he's going to reach on he's going to talk about the points he's all touched on before. But folks, we could see this thing go to $14 even right now here in the after hours, depending on what he says. I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. He's gone on CNBC right now. Go over and watch it. Mad Money. Supposed to have started at 6 p.m. according to one of our members. Team G's Corner said Noto is on Mad Money CNBC at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's right now, folks. And you might be surprised here. We might see a run-up on SoFi depending on what he says during this interview with Jim Cramer. This thing might just explode to the upside, and it very well easily could. So all of you that are listening right now, please go over, turn on your TV to CNBC if you can, and listen to Anthony Noto's interview with Jim Cramer that's supposed to be going on right now. And if someone will let me know via the chat, a thumbs up or yes, he is on, or I'm watching it now, I'd appreciate it. And you can hopefully keep us abreast of the situation and what's going on over there. So you guys, if you're listening, CNBC was supposed to start an interview with Anthony Noto at 6 p.m. on CNBC. Please let me know if you're tuned into it and watching it. I would very greatly appreciate it if you would let me know that. But right now is when it's supposed to start. And I'd really like to hear and I will be listening to the interview. I'm sure it will be posted on YouTube after the interview is over. And because they always do. I've always been able to watch the fireside chats after it ended. So hopefully we'll get to watch that tonight on YouTube a little bit later. But you guys should all be aware of it right now that there is a fireside chat going on with Anthony Noto, the CEO of the company. And hopefully he'll be telling people why they better get in now, because he's going to hopefully, who knows, he may raise revenue guidance right now. I don't know. Oh, yeah, here we go. 1340 now. There went the down of the day. I told you that was going to go away around 6 o'clock. And here it is, 6 o'clock, and it's gone. I said, don't worry, folks. At 6 o'clock, the down will be gone. This thing will be green probably. And it's probably going to end up, I said, around 1349, 1350 tonight after 8 o'clock or around 8 o'clock. And, whoa. Yep. It is awesome that he's doing that interview on CNBC. I hope you guys are watching it. Someone I hope is tuned in. What price is that support line you have drawn under the current price? This price right here is at 1340. That line drawn in is at 1340, that support line. But I already know the real support line is at 1331 and 1315. Those are the two biggest bottom resistance levels, is 1331 or 1332 and 1315, okay? But right now, heck, this thing's sitting here very nicely at 1340, and I'm not going to complain about it today with the whole market dead red. Look at every single stock today, as red as could be. Many of them down far more than SoFi today, folks. And there we go. We're green. He must have said something people liked. Are you guys watching him? I don't see Noto on CNBC, just Kramer. Well, it was one of the other CAT members, 10G's Corner, said that he was going to be on at 6. Doe D, buy SoFi, buy, sell, or hold. Day trade it. Day trade it with me. Watch me every day and do what I do, and you'll make a lot of money. If you have over 25,000 in your account, you can do what I do every day, and you will make a lot of money. I would imagine they might try to hold us down for the monthly options expiring tomorrow. Hopefully it will fly next week. Yep. Well, you're probably right. They will try to do that. But then again, with this accumulation today by all of the institutions, I wouldn't be surprised to see it springboard. That's a massive amount of institutions. 90 institutions adding to their portfolio today on SoFi when they ran it down, and they didn't even take it down very far to get in. It wasn't even down 1%, and they 90 institutions adding when it's down less than 1%, folks, is very strong. And I'm going to keep an eye on this after hours volume institutions. We're going to come over here and keep an eye on it, folks. Let's refresh it again. Now we're up to 862 again. 52.57%. It's rising. Oh, even more shares just bought. Not a whole lot, but looks like about 1,200 shares just picked up then. SoFi's green, folks. Green in after hours, just like I said it would be. I told you so. I'm getting pretty good at figuring this out. And I think she's going to go to 1349 or 1350 before she closes out. And she could jump even more if Anthony Noto says something. Catfish, what do you make of Grab stock? I don't make anything of it. I've never heard of it. I bought with you at 779 and been holding it. Yeah. All right. Yes. I'm so happy for you. Well, I've been day trading it every day. Today I sold it at $14 plus, and then I bought it back down here. Yesterday I sold it at $14.44 yesterday. Oh, it was fabulous. And now here I am buying it back in the 1340s and 13 lowers even that today earlier. Catfish, Grab. Let's go look at Grab stock just for somebody's GRAB. Well, doesn't look too good there. Look at this, folks. No. Absolutely not. No way do you touch this thing. Nope. Step away from the falling knife. Goodbye. That was totally worthless to look at. You guys didn't see that, okay? You guys did not see that. I want you to just take that out of your mind. James, if you're holding that, you're crazy insane to hold that. Sell it now and buy SoFi now at $13.40. You'll be happy. You'll be selling that later at $26 a couple years from now if you want SoFi. Don't stick with that collapsing stock. That was just a horrendous looking chart. Good Lord. Buy a chart that looks like this over 3 months, okay, like SoFi, on a little pullback right now while it breathes a little bit. That's what you want to do. Your chart's going the opposite direction. It's doing the opposite of what this is. Grab is doing the absolute opposite of what this stock here is doing. Now I'm taking a look at these stocks in after hours. IBG, AREN is now up 210% in after hours at 177. They're going to run this down tomorrow, folks. I promise you, they'll run it down, and we're going to buy it when they do in the morning at 9:50 in the morning. We're going to buy this thing. MVST still getting beaten down. Very nice to see that. I'm glad I didn't buy any of this today. I had this on my watch list today to see if it would get taken down because it was up massively, massively. This stock was up humongous. MVST was up 389%, and I even saw it up to 99 cents. It was up 447% yesterday, and I wanted to see it get washed out today. And only 7% down or 9 is actually pretty good, folks, for that big of a gain. I'm telling you, for that big of a gain, look at the 1 month chart. Look at that spike up. That's pretty good to stay up there like that. Most of the times you can see stocks like this fall 40%, 70%, 100% the next day. That's pretty strong, folks. MVST, that's pretty freaking strong right there to only fall 9% after being up that much yesterday. So this will be a good one to be watching tomorrow too. MVST. All right. I think we're going to get a good buy on that one too. MVST. MVST up 400%. It was up to 99 cents. And it was actually up 447%. So I'll just say 450%. All right. And we're going to look for that one to get beat up tomorrow morning, right quick, early in the morning. It's very strong, though, folks. This actually looks very strong to be up that much and only pull back 7% today. It only fell 2% today, and it's being manipulated down in the aftermarket, down 7%. But still, folks, that's not much of a pullback for a stock up 400% yesterday. I've been around a long time, folks, and I know what pullbacks should come, and they should be bigger than that. So we might see it today. We might see it tomorrow, Friday. All right? We're watching it for sure. MVST. And Sofi now at 1340. Let's hope that, and anybody seeing Kramer Catfish, what tool do you use to view institutional ownership? Can you show us how to review this? Yeah. This is over here on Fintel. If you look up here, you can see the web address right there. If you want to take a picture of that or if you want to write it down. I'm going to refresh the screen now. All right, now, one other thing I'm going to do here, go to YouTube, go to my channel and analytics. Back over to Sofi, it's no longer red. My friend here from Trending Stocks giving us an explanation. Big money causes a flash crash on Sofi. He posted that 1 hour ago. Announces UBS fireside chat. Announces UBS fireside chat. What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. And give about Sofi with a quick overview. Some of the data points that's been coming out associated with Sofi and what shorts did. I'm using this from trending stocks right now. Sure, guys, SoFi did go down 74%. Market was trying to digest a hell of a lot of information today. So you had people, PPI, which didn't really come in line with expectations, so a little bit lower. So not necessarily the best thing. You had Bark, and I believe that the individuals, the Fed speaker's name, going to be monitoring the data, and depending on that will determine the future rate cuts. Powell kind of said that extended the caution for the future based on jobs data instantly. That did adjust this right here. So now there's a 41.3% likelihood of no cut, nothing like that for December 18th meeting. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But a lot of data that not necessarily coming in line with expectations and whatever else. He says a kind of low volume as well to 44.3 million for volume of 61.4 million. And one thing I want you to draw you an attention to was there's just ultimately one transaction or one or two big transactions that prompted these, but it did have a low today of 131. So this is a very clear signal of stop losses. So one stop loss triggers another, and then obviously you just have a very quick sell-off. So kind of crazy. He says that did happen, but this is definitely something to be aware of. He says, I'm going to go over what big money did today, but this is a clear sign they are anticipating more of a pullback, in my opinion, of course. But SoFi today did actually put out two pieces of news. First thing was that the right here, I guess first they put out this at 7 a.m. So rapid finance availability of rapid access prepaid MasterCard to all businesses and credit clients. So I bought this up in my pre-market video. It's good. So SoFi because of this. So it's kind of just another good for your information, and could read in a little bit further into some of the underlying additional benefits, but you just face value. I don't really see a good reason to buy so far because of that, but it is okay that SoFi did do something with this credit card and is participating. Let's see, up to state if they do a fireside chat or something like that. When the market was insanely FOMO, that would have just put like SoFi over the top to $15 or $16 in my opinion. But nonetheless, they are going to be participating at the UBS Global Tech and AI Conference that's going to be on December the 3rd, 11:35 with Chris. So yeah, honestly, I think that should be fairly good. I don't know what at that stage what's going to be like, but they are going to be talking on most likely. I'm not really sure. So probably invest, especially with that whole robo investment kind of thing that they put out a couple days back. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Generally speaking, that does usually cause SoFi to go up, but predicting from what will happen from now until December 3rd, it's very hard to tell. It's kind of like a roller coaster a little bit. The shorts did take advantage today. They did return a little bit more shares today, 992,000 shares, 14.45% of the free flow was being shorted. Works out to be and it just stopped. And it's just refreshed. I'm not sure what's happening here. But at any rate, that is what I'm sharing with you. You can go over to SoFi Flash Crash Sale today and get it the rest yourself, folks. I don't need to show it to you. This is his channel, and you go over and read it and see what he has to say. I think you'll like what he has to say. I really like this guy a lot. I like him a lot, folks. View your channel. All right, view your channel. Genzo 21, $10. Whoa! Thank you very, 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 very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for helping. Michael Anthony, which guy? Let's celebrate their super on a live stream. Yep. Ken Bachorski, it's okay because I'm riding on 20,000 shares of SoFi at 655 basis. Yes. Noto's on now. Noto's on now. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Noto is on now. All right. Noto is on now, and we're going to listen to what he has to say, everybody. Please keep me informed. I think if he has anything big that he breaks, this thing's going to pop right now, folks, big time in after hours. So let's just keep our eye on this right now. Congratulations, everyone who's here with me right now. Thank you for being here and sharing in the limelight. Here we are. Oh my goodness, where's this going to go with this announcement? Oh my goodness gracious. I can hardly wait to see where this is going. Yep. And we will see direct results from this, folks. I believe we're going to see some movement here, so we're going to stay tuned here for a little bit. Jinzo, your name just got added to the list for the drawing. Thank you very much for that donation. You get 2 chances to win what we're going to be giving away. And we're going to add you onto the list right now. Jinzo21, Jinzo21, and Jinzo21. All right. Thank you. You just got 2 entries into the tank for the drawing. And we're going to be giving away either T-shirts or mugs or signage or whatever. We have all kinds of stuff that we have Sofi-related stuff that we give away to the lucky person in the drawing. It's going to be Friday afternoon tomorrow at 4:08 and 8 seconds. We will do the drawing tomorrow at 4:08 and 8 seconds. And we've got all of these people here that are in the drawing, as well as all of these people here that are in the drawing. Holy smokes. Everybody's been contributing like crazy to this channel during the last week and a half. Thank you. I'm sorry we couldn't do a drawing Friday, but we will. And now we're going to come over here. Let me take a look at the notifications. And I want to thank you all for being here. Stock Goat is calling $45 a share out. YouTube Studio. Let's jump over here real quick before we leave. And you guys do please keep me informed if anything big is said by Anthony Noto here. And I appreciate that very much. If anything big comes out, I will be watching it myself a little bit later. And ladies and gentlemen, I am now 30 subscribers away from 17,000. 30 subscribers away from 17,000. Thank you very, very, very much. Holy smokes. For some reason, my camera light is on. Yeah, my camera light just came on. There it went. Jerome Powell loves to whip that stick at the common people, LOL. Ho! Come on, what about HLF rebound, which best big and raise outlook? Beat and raise. Michael Anthony, what about HLF? Oh, wait a minute. Catfish used and unwashed underwear in a plastic bag. Are you paying for those upgraded versions to get premium data on Fintel? No, I don't. Trying to understand how I interpret the data to review increases in ownership. What you do is you just come over here to Sofi and you go up here and you click on the main page. If you're on Fintel, you type in Sofi up here. Okay, up at the top left, you want to type in Sofi right up here. As soon as you put in Sofi, you can click on it. And once you click on it, then click the search button right here. And then you come down here to the top line and it says institutional ownership. Click on that. And there it is, 862. It shows you over here that during the most recent quarter, there's been an increase of 12.85%. Institutional increase of 61.78 million shares. Okay? And now institutions hold 52.57% of SoFi stock. Soon it's going to be 70 and then 80 and then 90% will be held by institutions. And then and then it's 25 and 35 and 45 and 50 and then 70 and then 92 and then 80, then back up to 97, then down to 93, then over 100. Yep. Institutions can do whatever they want with a stock price, people. And I think everybody has begun to learn that now, because I've been telling everybody they were going to push SoFi up over 12.29 to cash in those convertible shares, and I was right. Now they're going to hold it over 12.29 for 3 weeks, and they get to convert all those shares that they got at 727 a share. And they're going to be able to convert them and going to get $9.45 per share. And then the price of the shares are worth $12.29 when they get them. So it's a great deal. They got them at 727, and the price value of them when they convert them is going to be 12.29. That is an awesome profit, folks. That's why so many of them signed up to this. I told you, because they were going to run it up there and they were going to cash in. That's why they oversubscribed. They knew they could make it go back up over 12.29. They'd already run it up to 11.70 earlier. They knew they could easily take it to 12.29. That's why so many of them bought it up. And I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think a 3-month chart and a 101% gain is pretty sweet. By the way, that's the same amount of the loss for the shorts. They're down 100% in 3 months. How much longer do you think the shorts are going to stay here taking this kind of ass beating? All right? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I want to thank each and every one of you today that decided to become an extended member of the team and support this channel on a monthly basis. We had several more members come in today. I believe I've gone over, I think now 51 members. I really want to thank you all. It says see all members. And right now it says that I have, 51 members in the tank today. A lot of you new JFEFFJ. I still don't have an email from you to send you all the charts. And you bought Goliath level, so you're going to get these charts that you can edit. So please send me your email, JF, so I can send you those charts. It looks like you're a guitar player. JEFF. Please send me an email to tyself@gmail.com. TYSELPH@gmail. Oh, yeah. JF is a musician, everybody, a fellow musician. Ah, very cool. I'll subscribe to that channel. Videos. All right. Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. Go check him out, folks. Go listen to what he's got laying down, what he's throwing down. I will check him out, man. Just started posting these recently, some of them 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 6 months ago. All right, I'll be listening. I want to give that a tune in. So, hey, sweet. SoFi up 3 months, 101%. And someone today said, why is SoFi falling? Someone said, why is SoFi falling today? I can only presume so I could buy more. All right? I can only presume so that I could buy more. So, Jay, please send me your email. I haven't seen one from you yet, and I need to get it so I can send you all the charts you paid for today. But 51 members, folks. Thank you so much. Out of the nearly 17,000 subscribers, we've got 51 members that are dedicated to helping this channel grow. Catfish, please grab again. My friend shows 50% green in the last 3 months and 30% alone in the math months. How can our charts be so different? No. I agree. I showed everybody that stock has done well over the last month. I showed them that. I said, folks, but then again, over the last month, this thing has gone up 30%. I did say that, but I just don't like it because it's. Well, first of all, you got to show me, some revenues and earnings that would make me decide to go in on that stock. But one thing that I did notice was it's been falling like a freaking rock for a year and a half. That's what I didn't like. It's the opposite chart of what we're looking at SoFi. See, this is SoFi's chart. See what it's doing? It's going up and up and up in a little pullback right now. Go look at the chart that you're talking about, GRAB. GRAB. Now, I know in the last month, it's up 30%. I know that. But today, it's down 3.5%. And it could be just the beginning of the fall to even further falling, because when I looked at this 1 year chart, I went, oh my God, this thing is horrible. This is what I looked at, the 5 year chart, and the price used to be $16 a share. And then I saw it over here and I said, holy cow, this thing has just been gotten beaten down. I mean, beaten down. And SoFi was too. I will agree with that. But this is what bothered me the most. The volume is 43 million shares, and average volume is 30 million, and it was dropping 4% today. Almost 4%. Well, it is now with the after hours included. And I just don't like that. That's the reason I wouldn't get in on it now. Okay. Now, that being said, I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, and I'm going to take a look right now at it and see if it might have some sort of a triple upside crossover on it. And if it does that, then I might change my mind. So let me take a good look at it right here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as I look at this chart now, I see that indeed there is a triple upside crossover on this stock right now. And I see that this 45 is gaping off of the 50 just like SoFi is right now. And so I changed my mind on this. I would buy this stock right now, folks. I would buy this stock right now down this much. I would put a buy order in on this stock right now, folks. GRAB. And the reason I would put one in here is because the fact that it is down. But one thing I want you to be aware of, many times when they want to get in, they'll take a price down to the 10-day, this purple line right here, okay? So be careful, because they may want to try to take this further down and meet this 10-day about right there. And that price there would be around 477, okay? So interestingly, now it's at 470 in after hours, And so this 10-day, this is approaching the 10-day now. 445, and that price right here. Let me look at this. 445. They're probably going to try to meet at the 450 range, okay? 466 would be a good buy, though, because even if they do, it doesn't matter. Even if you get here at 466, folks, if you get a buy-in at 466 in the morning, when this 50 meets that at whatever it does, it's going to bounce off of that because these are all moving up. Folks, this is just like I told you about that other stock, and I said, folks, this thing is all moving up right here. It was Lumen, and I told you about it. I said, folks, Lumen is about to explode off of this line, and it did. And so, folks, be aware that this thing is a very good-looking chart, and I will change my mind on that. I think you should buy it now, and that would be my suggestion, okay? I think you should buy some of this stock right now because it is on a triple upside crossover, and the volume is getting very, very interesting over here now. You can see that. And let's go see if there was any news that came out, summary news. But that is a very good-looking chart, that 200-day crossover like that. And that's what I wanted to look at even closer. So, yeah, I think you're good on this stock. And recent news, let's go see what's happening with it. Let me tell you something, by the way, Genzo21, or whoever, let me take James Roberts. I appreciate your telling me about this because I love to find stocks with triple upside crossovers on them. All right. I love it. All right. So I wrote them down to buy them tomorrow. I'll buy them tomorrow. I'm looking for a rundown to 466. I'm going to put in buy order at 466, 467 for sure. And I'm also going to try $4.55 and 456. All right. And I appreciate you telling me about it. I really do. That's a very good call on that one. Happy to help. Yeah, I'd love to find triple upside crossovers. I could show you instance after instance where I bought a triple upside crossover and tripled my money. And this is Sofi's another one I'm going to do it on. See, Sofi just had a triple upside crossover, and I've been trying to tell everybody about it. I've been trying to tell them ever since it happened. Sofi just had a triple upside crossover. It's very clear to see it if you look at this chart. And it's at the same position that yours is now. See this? So take a look at it. There it is. This is Sofi, a triple upside crossover, meaning the current price broke over the 200-day green line. The 10-day purple line broke over the 200, and the 45 blue and the 50-day gold both broke over the 200. And after that, look at the 200 change direction and head off. Take a look at the 45 and 50 now accelerating their growth upwards. Look at the increase in the angle. Here was the long pattern, and they started to tip it out a little bit, and then whoosh, it goes off. And folks, that's the same thing you're looking at with this other stock of the one he just mentioned there, okay? These are identical looking charts. These identical looking charts when you look at the 1 year chart. Go take a look at what happened to TSSI after its triple upside crossover. It's up, I think, 1,700% or something. There's several other ones, too, that have made crossovers that just went completely ballistic. RKLB, go look at what it did after its triple upside crossover. But there it is, folks. It's the exact same formation. Let's put this chart next to Sofi's chart. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, there is SoFi's chart, and there is Grab's chart. Now, one thing I want you to know is look at the volume down there. But there's SoFi's chart right there. And this is Grab's chart. Now, one thing about Grab's chart, though, you can see down here, that RSI, man, that thing is pretty maxed out, meaning overbought. But then again, sometimes these things don't exist. They don't matter anymore. When things go parabolic, this is out the window. You can count these things out the window. RSI and all that doesn't matter. Once these things go parabolic, they're out the window. And this chart here, this looks just like, to me, it looks just like SoFi's chart. There's Grab and there's SoFi right there, side by side. So you can see the two of them. But SoFi, look at that 45, how it's starting to really jump off the 50 now. And look at these angle rising. It doesn't surprise me at all they tried to hold it red today, but this is the true indicator. This is the long term. This is what's going on with SoFi. It's going higher, people. There's no doubt about it. That chart right there has written short-eating porpoise all over it. And the same thing with this one. That one has a short-eating porpoise all over it. Look at the angles just changed, the pitch angles on the 45 and 50 day, the blue and gold there. Look at them just change and go more acutely to the upside. Look at that. See that? Look at the 10-day. They tried to plateau out and boom. All right. It's a beautiful looking chart right there. Good looking stock. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I appreciate it. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's a good idea to buy this one tomorrow morning with me. All right. Someone asked me just now, do you see Duo recovering? Well, let me show you here. See how many of that I own? One. All right. I own one share and I'm down 39 cents on it. And it makes me wonder, why are you holding this if you would have seen me sell it? I'm just curious. Maybe you weren't with me when I sold it all, and I'm sure you weren't because I don't recognize your name. So I get it now, but I made a lot of money on that stock, that's for sure. Now I'll take a look at the charts and stuff on it, but I only own one share of it now because of that. I sold it all. Duo stock. Here we go. 70 cents, huh? 3-month chart. Just give me a second here, folks. Let me look at this. This stupid thing is still up 79% on the 3-month chart. Wow. Look at that manipulation, folks. Price all the way up to 441. 441. If you don't mind my asking, what do you own this for, Genzo21? How much are you in that? Where are you in on that? Oh, that says thoughts on DLO. I thought it was DUO. Oh, yeah, it is. Juan Luzuriaga. Juan Luzuriaga. Juan Luis Zuriaga, ¿es posible usted hablar español? Yo sabe que tú tienes 500 shares. ¿Cuántos por share es tu que pagar? ¿Cuántos, por favor? Por yo pienso como un nombre Juan, que tú hablar español. Sí. $1 por share. Y mierda. Ah, escucha bien. Es un buenos idea por día vender 10%. ¿Ok? Vender 10% de esta stock y comprar el stock que tú, cuando mira que yo comprar la mismo stock que yo comprar al mañana. 10% por día. Solamente 10%, porque cuando ustedes vender todo, el momento que ustedes press the button and vender todo, boom, off she goes. So, Catfish turned into gato pescado. Yes, Catfish turned into gato pescado. Sí. Sí, yo puedo hablar español. No muy fuerte, pero muy vocabulario. Es no malo. Es no malo. Sí. I feel like I'm learning to Pablo Escobar talking. I'm listening to Pablo Escobar talking. Sí, Pablo Escobar. No, 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 no. Es Catfish Escobar, mi amigo. Tony Gomez says, "Great job, Catfish." I know my Spanish isn't perfect, but I with the words and the vocabulary, but it's pretty close. It's close enough for people to understand me, and I feel like I'm listening drunk cousin of Pablo Escobar who fishes cats in the bayou. Yes, Blue Star 11 says 10% Ventaracion. Yes?
Do you know what time it is?
It's time for me to get off the internet and stop selling and buying.
20 minutes.
Yo tengo 20 minutos más. Yo termino la canal. Todo es finito en 20 minutos más, mis amigos. Hey, tengo muchos aquí que hablan español. Es muy bien. Muchas gracias. Now let's get back to English because we want people to stay that speak English and can't understand a freaking thing we're saying. They're like, what the is going on here, Catfish? This isn't fun, man. I can't understand. I'm feeling left out. So, but we don't want to leave anyone out. Jose Romero, see, but you might want to also look at DLO. All right, DLO. So if David was lying, you should be buying. Oh, that's ELO. I'm sorry. I'll look at DLO. 20 more minutes of video gaming. Wifey is calling you back. It's okay. I listen to mine too. Juan Zuriaga says gracias. And I am saying your name correct, I hope. Juan Zuriaga. All right, folks. Well, what the heck is that? Are we getting the curse of an acknowledgement by Jim Cramer? I'd almost wish he'd tell everybody to sell this stock right now. I really do. I wish he'd look in the camera and say, well, you heard what he said, but I'm saying sell, 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 sell. And then everybody start buying the crap out of this thing. BTCT's too volatile right now. Hold back. Wait till the dust settles, okay? Be careful. Be careful with that kind. When they make big leaps, you got to wait until they... I mean, there can be repercussions and tremors that could just destroy you little by little. You need to wait until that one tapers off a little. Don't get onto a firecracker. I mean, that's on the frying pan, flipping around like a doggone. Have you ever thrown a piece of sausage on the frying pan once it gets up that really high heat and it starts just bouncing all over the thing? That's where you're at. It's on, the heat is on, and it can bounce a lot, and you can take advantage of day trading, things like that. If you pick up patterns, you can look at how much it's up and how much did they drop it and how much did it rise and how much did they drop it and how much did they rise, and you can figure out the pattern, and you can make a lot of money on stock like that, day trading it. But that's all I would do with it now. I would not think about going in long on that thing. What should 10x buy-in price be? Well, we bought in at that when it was $2.77. It was 270s and 280s, 288. We just piled in. I told people that it was gonna. I told people they had a chance to get this thing, and if they get the approval for the FDA for this final stage on levosimendan, the price is going to go up to $100 a share on the stock. And so even here, to buy it here, you're doing well, because one day, in maybe 5 or 6 months, they're going to say FDA's given us the okay to put it out there. They've already been using the drug efficiently, and they know its efficacy is very good in intravenous form. This is a tablet they're letting people take, a pill, so they won't have to go into the hospital and get hooked up, or go at home and have a moderator, someone takes care of them, someone in the home hospice who does bag changes and keeps the fluids flowing in them. This is different. This is a pill form of the same drug they've already got approved. And once it gets approved with the FDA, it's going to be off to the races with the stock price. I have no idea how to go, but I have sell orders at $49, at $55, at 64, 65, 66. I have sell orders at 76 and 77, 78. I have sell orders at 84. I have sell orders at $87, $88. I think I even have 86, 87, 88, and then I have sell orders in at $93 and 94, 97, 98, 99. I have them all the way up to $108, because I've seen this stock go to $108 before in the past. 10x, TENX, it went up to $108 before in the past. I just got through saying each day what you need to do with Duo is sell 10% of it, no matter what it is, and move it over onto one that we have running, and move it over onto one we catch running. Tomorrow, one of these stocks we're going to catch. It'll either be IBG, AREN, MVST, or GRAB. One of these stocks we're going to catch is going to go up 20 or 30% from where we buy it tomorrow. Okay? That's where you're going to take your money from Duo and move over each day. Take 10% away from Duo, because what I just told that person in Spanish was, don't sell all of it, because as soon as you sell it all, what do you know? The damn thing goes up $1. So sell 10% of that losing stock every day until you leech it all away and hit it over on runners that go up 20 and 30% per day on this channel. You'll make your money back, and you'll be glad you took it out a little bit at a time, because like I said, it always happens for me. As soon as I throw in the towel on a stock and have frustrated out to the max, and I throw it all away and I sell the whole thing kit and caboodle, that's sure enough, as soon as I do that, they run the price up. So don't fall victim to that. Sell 10% tomorrow, move it over. On Monday, sell 10%, move it over. On Tuesday, sell 10%, move it over. And every one of those you move it over to that we catch running up will make up for the losses that you had on Duo down. It's as simple as that, okay? It's nothing to lose any sleep over. You move it over to one of these runners, it'll take off on, and we're going to make money, and I'll tell you where to sell it to. I'll tell you where to sell it tomorrow. All right? I promise you. And I don't really make a lot of promises. Ernest Green, someone told me they own it for $1. How much do you own it for? I think I've got about 14 minutes left here, folks. Givers, takers. Good dude. Yep. Yep. Don't lose sleep over paper losses, folks. Don't do that. And even when you take the hit, you're going to be moving it over onto a runner with me, and you're going to make it all back. Okay? If not all, at least a good portion of it anyway, because I pick runners, you know. And I know when to get in them, and I know when to get out, as you've bore witness to many times. All the people that are here with me now have watched me time and time again get the lows of the day and sell the highs. And that's how I got my name, Catfish. All right, folks. Well, it's time now for me to go over to my channel analytics. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of you people who have been such a big contributor to this channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a drawing of close to probably 200 names that are going to be in this drawing. Or I'm not sure, but I know right now there's 50, 25, 50. There's 100 now almost. There's about 90 that are in the drawing tomorrow. And that's all because of your contributions and you guys becoming members of this channel. And I want to thank you for your memberships. I know it's an expense, but I think it'll all be worth what you're investing. Now, let's go look over here at institutional ownership again. And I'm going to go to my channel here now. I got about 10 minutes left, folks, and I'm done here. $862 institutions. 52.57% owned by institutions now. Sofi is getting stronger and stronger. Trust me, there's a reason. There's only one reason why institutions buy. There's many reasons why institutions sell, but there's only one reason they buy. And they're buying like crazy right now. Look at the long ownership increase in shares, folks. The long's ownership increase is 85.58 million shares over the most recent quarter, up 17%. You don't think these people know better than David Chiavarini what's going on with Sofi? You don't think the 90 institutions that added to their portfolio today don't know what's going on with Sofi in the future? They know. All right, folks, I just for some reason I had to sign in on YouTube. I want to let you know, folks, right now we're 28 away from going to 17,000 subscribers. 28 subscribers away from getting 17,000. And wow, folks, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Catfish thanks you too. Wants to come up and shake your hand. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed to this channel and told others about my channel. And I guess a lot of people here are making money because my donations have gone up big time lately. And folks, I want to thank you for your contributions today. And I got my, for starting my memberships, I got my bonus from YouTube this month. There it is. I got my bonus. So, folks, that is a 28-day total because I got the bonus for starting the memberships from YouTube. I told you I was wondering why they wouldn't give me my bonus. and they finally did. So and it's because of you people, folks. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. That is incredible. That is phenomenal. And you're still giving to this channel, and I appreciate it. So today we've gone up to 804 long. The volume held now is 570 million plus. And so they're going to have to create, like I said, a bigger chart, because we've done blown off this chart. We're over 500 million now. You can forget about that number. We're over that. We're 570 million. This chart's going to have to get bigger. Get on it. Get on it. You people over there at Fintel, it's time to get the intel going on Sofi and raise this candlestick up here. Okay, that's where it belongs now. Okay, we're not down here below 500 million like you're indicating, Fintel. We're up here now. Please adjust your chart accordingly. Okay, because we're not at 500 million anymore. Your own data shown on your own channel is showing SoFi ownership is 570 million 431 261. Please do the right thing for SoFi and put the candlestick up above the chart so everyone can see we went off the chart like I said we were going to. Or adjust the chart. You're going to have to do one or the other. I'm telling you, folks, what they're probably going to do is they're going to change that chart to go up to 1 million instead of 500,000. All right. So it would be, instead of 500 million, it'll be 1 billion. So they're going to change the chart to 1 million instead of 500,000, and it'll be by thousands, and 1 million by thousands will make the jump ups on the chart look less effective. In other words, it's very hard to see a big jump up here on this little chart here. It's this jump would be from here up to here right now. They need to move it here, but when they go to 100 million, then each of these moves up will look less. They'll look small. They'll look like these. They'll look barely noticeable, see, as SoFi rises once they make it 1 million. But they're going to do that, folks, because they want to keep it hidden. So that's my call. Fintel will change this over. And that my call is they'll make this 1 million. And then you will not be able to notice the slowly rising SoFi climb. You won't notice it as much, folks. That's what I call that they're going to do. Change this. They've got to change it now. It's got to change, folks. We're over this level. I can't wait to see how long it takes them to make the change. And congratulations to all of you for believing in me that I was telling you we were going to go back over 10 and then 11 and 12 and 13. And here we are, folks. We're there and we're seeing the dream come true. And I don't know what is being said by Anthony Noto because I'm not listening to the program. But I hope some of you guys would let me know what is being said. Move on, Donnie Brasco. Dodie, thank you. Hello, Catfish. Haney, hello there. And welcome to the channel. Ken Bachorsky, you? Yep, nice way to go. Nice way to go, Anthony Myers says. Watch those quantum computer stock. Very volatile. Okay. All right. Donnie McGann, yesterday I saw 2 dudes kissing the park, and that was the thing I had ever seen until this stream. Well, Donnie, I want to thank you for adding to the chat. But now you will never be heard from again on this channel, I promise you, because you are either a shorter or a retard, and we can't have either one here in the tank with us. Sorry, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. No, nobody's going to catch stupidity in here in this tank, folks. You're not going to get stupid wearing off on any of us. Nobody's going to bump around in our tank and wear off their dumbness on us. He's talking to a guy telling you to buy the stock 1.5 years ago at $4.66. He's talking to a guy who told you to buy this stock at $6.66. He's talking to a guy that showed you a piece of paper showing that SoFi had gone from the sixes over $10 5 times in a year. And so I knew it was going to do it again. That's who he's talking to here, folks. Talking to me like I'm a moron. Will we see 14 tomorrow? I have no idea of knowing that. I just know for one thing, there's a heck of a lot of institutions that want this stock right now at low prices. So today, to take it down a little bit was good for them to just buy up more. And they did. They did. They bought a whole lot more today. They bought about 55 million, 60 million shares of SoFi. If they keep doing that every day, folks, there won't be any short shares left. And I bet you the cost to borrow will jump up. Yep, Ken Borcharski, you have been canceled. Gustavo Arias, keep on strong. Oh, I am. Morons like that come into the tank are going to be very, very, very brazen. They'll be hard against me because they're so saddened by their losses and so angry that they bought in to the David Chiaverini lie. They fell for David Chiaverini's lies, and they fell for the lies of Piper Sandler. They fell for the lies of so many others. Bank of America, they fell for their lies about SoFi, and they fell for the lies of Oppenheimer. Back on June the 14th, when Oppenheimer, Piper Sandler, and Bank of America lied and lied and lied. Well, I don't know that they necessarily lied. They were just misrepresented because they all raised their target prices, but the headline said they downgraded. It was just the worst thing that ever happened to SoFi stock and infuriated me and lit my fire to still be here talking at 7:10 p.m. when I should already be done. My wife told me to get my ass off this thing. I've been here too long. It's time for me to go watch Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud and doggone Jeopardy. All right, everybody? That yes. Yep. Why I said move on, Donnie Brasco. Yep. ICHR, BITF, GDC. Yes. Grab now too. That's right. I am in it for $2. That's how sick I am here. Oh, okay. I hear you. Okay, I got you. Don't worry. We'll move it all over and move it over to runners that'll double your money back up, double your money up. Okay. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Okay. Now listen, everybody. I have to get out of here. I'm going to go be with my beautiful wife. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you for your contributions. Again, you've made my day with the money that you've contributed. And we're going to give away something that you're going to like, something you're going to enjoy, whoever's the lucky one tomorrow at 4:08 and 8 seconds. I'm out of here. Peace to be with each and every one of you. Thank you for being here on this channel with me so late into the night. And what a beautiful day today, huh, folks? And thank you so much, every one of you, for your likes, hitting the likes and your subscriptions and your contributions to this channel. God bless each and every one of you. And for now, I want to say that I hope you have all the happiness you can find in life. I hope that you also have very good success in your financial endeavors. And I always hope that you have the best of health, okay? Because health is so important for each and every one of you. And I hope for all of you that you have the best of health. And I'm going to be saying farewell now. I want to thank you all for contributing to this channel. Hello there, and hello. Yes, I got you. Nicole, I got you. DJ Trump, hey, thank you very much. You guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, 9:16 a.m. Same cat time. Same cat channel. Thank you, everyone. And may you all be surrounded with love because you deserve it. Each and every one of you. Yes, indeed. And I'm out of here. Okay? Hopefully not those unwashed underwear. I hear you, Ken. Thank your wife for giving us your time. I sure will, Doe D. Thank you very much for letting you know and recognizing her. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. You guys have a great night tonight. SoFi at 1335. They ran it down to 1330 here a little bit ago. Now it's back to 1335. And hopefully there won't be the jinx of Jim. We won't see the Jim jinx tomorrow. I hope he turns to that camera tonight and says, people, don't trust this scoundrel. Sell, Sofi, sell, sell, sell. I hope he does say that. This thing will rocket to $27 tomorrow if Jim Cramer starts screaming, sell this thing. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great night. And like I said, I hope you're all surrounded with love because you deserve it. Toodles.